Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is a quick review, informational kind of video. Um, the video is about sugaring and waxing. So just want to share my experience and also give a little insight of what I'm talking about. This is about sugaring and waxing Brazilians or any waxing period, or sugaring. And so what's sugaring? Sugaring is basically a room temperature sugar paste, and then wax is usually just hot wax. You know, it sometimes if you use it the wrong temperature, it can burn you. The two main differences between one and the other is that with sugaring, you put it the opposite of the hair growth, and with waxing, you put it on the hair growth and then you pull. Both of them you pull. One, you can use, the sugaring uses more of a natural ingredients. It has sugar, it has water and lime, I believe. You can make it at home, you can try it out. I have not done so. I went professionally to somebody to do it because I'm afraid of doing that. Eventually I'll get there. At the moment we're not. But what I really want to talk about is the differences between your Brazilians. I know sugaring is a newer thing that just come out within or not come out because it's been out for years, decades, centuries. It's more than likely has been a trend lately because of whatever reason. I have no idea. And so I wanted to try it because I've never tried it. I've always done the Brazilian waxes, which sometimes could be very painful depending on the technique and pattern that the person uses. And so, long story short, after every Brazilian, or while having the Brazilian done, you have pain. Sometimes you can bleed if you're on blood thinners like me. I have not bled though, thankfully. It's very painful. If your pain tolerance is very low, it's gonna hurt. You have some technicians that actually apply like a numbing spray or numbing cream for free. Some others will charge you. Either way, my experience with any waxing has been the skin very inflamed and sensitive afterwards. They do tell you not to take a shower, not to be intimate with anybody, put any sprays, or go to the gym and work out just because your pores are open, regardless of what they spray. I've also had many experiences where the technicians apply like a tea tree oil or like a calming oil or spray, and some others apply one that's like cooling and refreshing, and some others don't apply anything. So that has been my experience. I have been in pain more so after the waxing than while getting waxed. And we're talking about swelling. We're talking about, you can see that the pores are red. And sometimes, when you're like wintertime, you get cold, so you want to take a hot shower. Nothing you can do. It takes at least 4 days for my skin to kind of okay, now I can go back to normal. Guess what? If you have not tried sugaring, please go try it out. Some of these places have like a first time deal where you can get 50% off. Some others have like modeling fees, or you can just flat out pay what they charge, which could vary between $65 to $95 depending on the location that you're in. Either way, it is so worth it. And it's worth it for me mainly because it was less painful while I got it done the first time, and it almost felt like nothing. So that to me was like, whoa, even when you're pulling, it's really not pulling bad. And then not only that, but afterwards, sorry, I was trying to remember, I had like a brain fog. Anyways, then when I was done, my skin was not swollen, it was not inflamed, it was not red, it didn't feel tender. It was almost like, it felt better than shaving, waxing with hard wax or self to wax. And even trimming, because sometimes when you trim, you can catch your skin, whatever. Y'all should know what I'm talking about. It just felt better. It was like, whoa, where have you been all my life? So I am definitely recommending 100% sugaring versus waxing Brazilians, just because of how easy it is, how fast it is. It takes just as long. Of course, you have to get somebody who's trained and knows how to do this in order for you to have a great experience like I did. And the person I went to was the only person around my area that actually does it. She's very expensive in my opinion, and she's a whole freaking hour away. However, my experience, and like this is why I'm making the video, because I told my friends and I'm like, yo, you have to go. I need y'all to go. Y'all need to check this out. This is way better. No irritation, no redness, nothing. Of course, you still have to exfoliate and avoid sweating and being intimate and all this stuff because it's the same thing. But my skin's not red. My pores are not red. My skin is not inflamed, irritated, swollen. I don't feel, every time I move or whatever, I don't feel like, oh, my skin is rubbing and, you know, it's just irritated. Not at all. At all. This was like so natural, so pure, so much better. And I'm here for it. And I want you to be there for it. You have to try it. It's less painful. And the aftermath of it, it's just better. There's no pain afterwards. I've used so many different people with the hard waxing, and including myself. And even when I do it myself, it's like, oh, this is painful. I don't want to do it. And some people dread doing it. Some people take like Tylenol before they go. Either way, I'm telling you, try sugaring. It's way better. It's, as far as I know too, from what was explained to me, the product actually goes in the root, and I don't want to say it remains there, but it's supposed to be like more hygienic, and it has like anti-inflammatory properties with just water, lime, and sugar. So here you guys have it. If you haven't tried sugaring, give it a try. You will not regret it. I've done it for myself, and so that I can share this with you guys. And I don't think I'll go back to waxing, to hard wax or soft wax, even though I prefer soft wax versus hard wax from my experience. But try sugaring, you will not regret it. Bye guys.